So, hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. So, see this reading passage, Pacific Navigation and Voyaging. So, this reading was part of 23rd March 2024 IELTS exam everywhere in India also, as well as in my neighboring country, as well as in other countries also. But maybe in another countries, it may be, these readings may be different. Okay, so doesn't matter. So I am doing this reading on the basis of students' messages or comments over there. That's why I have chosen this reading. So let's start this reading. You do practice with me. Doesn't matter some questions were different or not. So same questions, what will you do with the same type of question? At least you are doing practice with me. Three different type of questions I'm going to show you for this reading. So first type of question I have here is true for yes, no, not given. Of course, same mistake you are also doing it when you are attempting when you are doing practice for yes, no, not given, true, false, not given. You usually just write it down in your answer sheet. So all five questions will be incorrect. Then you will realize, oh my God, why I have got five bands or 5.5 band scores. These are some silly mistakes most of the students are doing it. Okay. Now, first is yes, no, not given. Second is multiple choice question. Third type of question here, complete each sentence with the correct ending. So, I will tell you each and every question, strategy, tips, how you can just save your time and how you can understand the topic. So important thing is here, do not read anything over from this passage. Just find the target, means find the keyword. Just find the information, these keywords into these small paragraphs, and then try to match the meaning. This is all what we have to do in IELTS reading. Of course, paraphrasing and synonym games is really important in IELTS reading. Okay, so yes, no, not given. So the this from here to here we have this instructions. You need to understand these instructions importantly. So first question, yes, no, not given. It's like same true, false, not given. First is saying the Pacific Islands were inhabited when migrants arrived by sea from Southeast Asia. Now, important word is Southeast Asia, and when migrants arrived by sea, okay, the Pacific Islands were inhabited. So important keywords, Southeast Asia and migrants and Pacific Islands. After getting the location, we need to understand whether these islands were inhabited or habited. Now if you do not know the meaning of inhabited or like uninhabited, just please google it. Habited means where people are just living it, and inhabited where no one was living over there at those time. So let's read first paragraph. Of course, first type of question, first question, we will try to find the location from the first paragraph, but I will not be reading anything. I will just straight away find these important keywords, then I will start reading from there. The Pacific Island in Southeast Asia. Pacific Island, I can just see it in first paragraph. And ocean had no human population until ancestors of today. Islanders sailed from Southeast Asia in ocean going canoes. Okay, I have got everything. So the Pacific Islands were uninhabited when migrants arrived by sea from Southeast Asia. Okay, Pacific Island is also there, Southeast Asia is also there. Now you will ask me, where is the migrant word? Okay, how people migrated. People migrated means migrants. So how people migrated to the Pacific Islands, that many tiny islands of the Pacific had no human population, means they were inhabited. So no people were staying over there until ancestors of today's islanders sailed from South Asia. It means what? So this means yes, they are saying the same information. When they reached from South Asia, there were no human being on these tiny islands. So of course the answer is yes. Now, second, Andrew Sharp was the first person to write about migrants to islanders. Now, this is my important keyword. First, I will find this keyword in the second paragraph, because first paragraph we have done. Now Andrew. So this word I can see here. Okay. Was the first person to write about migrants to islanders. If he was the first person to write it down, his experience on these islands, then definitely it will be yes. If he was not the first person, some other persons, they had already written something about these migrants to islanders, then of course no contradiction will be there. And if they are not talking whether who has written about these islanders, then definitely this is not given. Okay, so here we have got Andrew Sharp, first person. Although the romantic vision of some early 20th century writers of fleets of navigators simultaneously setting sail had come to be, see, writers word is also there. I can see writers of fleets uh, had come to be considered by later to be no exaggerated, no considered assessment of Pacific voyaging was forthcoming until 1956 when American historian Andrew Sharp published his research. What does it mean? It means he was not the first person. In 20th century also, writers of fleets of heroic navigators, they had written something. It means they are saying he was not the first person. That is proved here, so no is the answer. Okay, so here yes is the answer. So in every uh, in reading you need to write every answer in capital locks. Third number, Andrew Sharp believed migratory voyages were based on more on luck than skill. Andrew Sharp, if he believed that these voyages were based only on more on luck than skill, then it is yes. If he was thinking that skill was more important than luck, then it is contradiction. And if they're not talking about skill voyages, how these voyages were dependent on all these things, then not given. Now, important word is luck and skill. Let's find, because Andrew person is maybe continuing his saying. So now let's till here sharp. Let's read the skill word first. Okay, no, we have to read it. Challenge. I said the expertise of navigators and the settlement of island was not systematic, being more depend. Oh yes, good fortune. I have got this good fortune. Okay, means luck. Let's read it again so that we can understand the meaning. Uh, Sharp means Andrew. Sharp challenged the heroic version by asserting, by saying that the expertise of the navigators was limited, that the means expertise means skill, and that the settlement of the islands was not systematic, being more dependent on good fortune by drifting canoes. It means they were more dependent on luck system. So it means it is yes. Now fourth, despite being controversial, okay. So Andrew Sharp's research had positive results. Despite being controversial, his research had positive result. Okay, so we need to find controversial also. Sharp, next line, Sharp's theory was widely challenged. So this is proved despite being controversial and deservedly so. If nothing else, however, it did spark renewed interest in the topic and precipitated valuable new research. So what does it mean? So all the sentence structure, despite sentence structure, we are using in conclusion writing task 2. First we have to talk about the weaker section, and then after comma when you are writing it, this sentence structure, it means after comma it has more value. So here it is given, his theory was widely challenged first and then deservedly, and next line, if nothing else, however, it did spark renewed interest in the topic. It means it had positive results. So here I will just mark it yes. Try to understand its synonyms, it's important, or at least read the sentence structure twice where you have got the location as well as the try to match the meaning also. Edwin Dorian disagreed. Okay, now another person is there, disagreed with the finding of Levi's research. Okay, if this person was disagreed with the finding of Levi's, Who is this Levi? Some another person is there. Then it is yes. And if he is agree with the finding of Levi's research, then no. And if they are not talking about any comparison, whether he was disagree or agree with Levi's research, then not given will be there. Now in next paragraph, 1960, a wealth of, now I will not read anything. In next paragraph, David Levi's, a physician and experienced yashman, set to work using his unique philosophy. He took the yacht he had owned for many years and navigated through the islands in order to, okay, who still, we have to find Edwin Doran also. So just a minute. Yes, okay. Now in next paragraph I can see this Edwin Doran also, and here this person was there. It means in this paragraph they are talking about David Levi's. Let's read from this paragraph also. The geographer Edwin Doran followed a quite different approach. He was interested in obtaining exact data on canoe sailing performance, and to that employed the latest electronic instrumentation. Drone traveled on board. So we where he is just now another person is there. So in this whole paragraph, we have not found whether he was disagreed with the finding of Levi's research or not. Of course, not given will be there because all the questions were having yes, no, no, yes, yes, yes. Not given was not there. If you do not have time, you are getting you have less time, then definitely last question you can put it not given. Okay. Now next type of question, that is of course multiple choice question. So more dreadful, more dreadful kind of question in